Hi everyone, welcome to yet another video of Distraction Routes. Today I am here in Burj Dubai. Actually this is near Al Ghubaiba. This is one of the most happening places in Dubai. So I want to go to the Gold Souk actually. You can get there on the metro, but I wanted to take the Arba ride. The Arba ride, it's across the creek. It's an old Arabic boat. So I wanted to take that ride. So I got down at Al Ghubaiba bus station. So I am walking towards the bus station. This is what you see is the Dubai bus station. This is the Al Ghubaiba bus station. You get bus to all the places. You get bus to like Ajman, Sharjah, Al Quwain, Abu Dhabi. And here you see is the real time of the bus. It's like GPS and you can get the timing when the bus is coming. This is Arabic and then it will change on to English after some time. Yes, it's changed. You can see that when it is coming and what time and how many minutes, and it's actually very helpful for people just waiting here so that they can know when their bus is coming. I'm taking the pedestrian crossing. You can see the green blinking. It means it is going to turn red. So that is why I just ran over so that I can cross before it turns red. And this is the Al Ghubaiba metro station. This is how it is. This is the outside. The lines here are underground, so it is beneath this. And also the wonderful thing is these lines cross under the creek. It goes through the creek, the sea and all that. So that is something special about the metro station. So this is the entrance for the metro station. I need to go down if I have to take the metro. And you have lifts also to the trains. And this whole area is damn beautiful. It looks like a park. Initially when I saw this place I thought it was a park. I never knew that it was a metro station, because it's so damn beautiful and it absolutely looks like a park. So I will walk all my way up there to the Ghubaiba ferry area or the creek, and then I will take the Arba. The Arba costs only 1 dirham, so you can cross from Burj Dubai to Daira center. So I'll be going to the Daira side. So that is where the Gold Souk is. So I walked all my way up from there, from the metro station to behind this area. Look at this area. They have made it absolutely just like the old Dubai or the old Arabic style buildings. So this is how it looks here, and this is a really beautiful place to just come, sit down, have a great time. There's no entrance fee or anything like that. And this is the ferry that you see there is the Dubai ferry. So this is the ferry from the RTA. You can see it is written over there. It's the Dubai ferry. I am right here right now, Al Shindaq. This is Al Ghubaiba. From here you have the ferry going up to the Dubai Canal and also going to the marina, so you can use that. Also if you want to go to Sharjah area, there's another ferry which goes to the Sharjah aquarium. So that is the line, and the whole thing is the creek. Whatever you're seeing here is the creek area. The waters are clear here. You can see fishes. You can see a jellyfish there. Do you see a jellyfish? There are 2 of them. There is 2 of them there. And normally in the evening times there are most people who come here, sit in the restaurants outside, in the open restaurants. They have their shishas, they smoke shisha, they have good food and all that. Normally in the weekends it's crowded here and it's complete. And these are the open restaurants or the shisha parks. You can see that people already are enjoying the shishas. This is the Arba there. This is the RTA Arba. To cross over, I just need to pay 1 dirham. So that's absolutely wonderful. Just 1 dirham. So I will be going onto the Arba and cross over from Burj Dubai side to the Daira side. These are the Arbas. Arbas are old fishing boats. Now they are used by the RTA. So you don't need a ticket. You can just go in and you can pay the person driving it. I'm walking towards the Arbas. You can see it's already parked here. So I will try to get a seat in the front where there are not much people and the sun has started to set. Absolutely a fantastic ride. You're just paying 1 dirham and you can cross over from Burdubai side to Daira or from Daira to Burdubai. Now I am going from Burdubai to Daira. In case you want to go by road, you can go by road also, or you can take the metro also. So you can reach there by either road or metro. And now I just wanted to experience this Arba ride, so I came on the Arba. And this is absolute fun. Even if you want to experience the ride, take the ride in the evening, somewhere like around after 5 to 6, and even the night is good here. It looks fantastic with the Dubai city lit up. And there are also Arbas going to the creek and different areas. So this is the short ride that I am taking, going from Daira to Burdubai. You can see a small dhow there made of wood. And there's another Arba passing on. It is from the Dubai RTA. You can see it's written Dubai Abra. I'm sorry, it's not an Arba, it's an Abra. All the while I was spelling it out wrong. It's an Abra, not an Arba. So just done with the Abra ride, not the Arba. It's the Abra ride and going towards Daira. So I'll be going or walking towards the Gold Souk. So catch up with all the actions there from the Gold Souk. You can see all the buildings here are in the old Arabic style. Actually these are old buildings. They are not built newly in the Arabic style. These are actually old buildings, and this is the old Dubai. This is called the old Dubai. Whatever buildings you are seeing here is the old Dubai. And I can see, or I can see all the spices shop and also get the good smell of all the spices here. It's fantastic. The smell is really nice. So the signboard said go this way for the Gold Souk, and on my way I did see the utensil souk and the spices souk. So once the Gold Souk is done, I'll be walking towards the utensil souk. By then the daylight might go, but still I'll be able to get. But look at these colorful, beautiful shops here. You don't feel like Dubai, right? You are like in another country or in a small country like India with all the street shops. This is that kind of a place, and there is good smell. And you can see the saffron here, kept here. A lot of saffrons here. And this is the Gold Souk. And there's an advertisement of Malabar Gold on front. So I'll be entering the Gold Souk from gate number 1. So this is the Gold Souk. You can see all the pillars or the ceilings. Ceiling is made up of the palm leaves carpet, and there are a lot of people here. This is the way to the Gold Souk, and there is a huge crowd walking here. and there are small jewelry shops here. Some are gold, some are other jewelries. Lot of shops here on to my left and right. I have this difficulty of not able to show the people because I cannot face the just see these places on my background, because if somebody complains that I'm taking their video, it becomes an issue. That's why I'm just pointing at my face, and I know you guys are bored seeing me, but please do bear with me. So this is how it is, all the souks here. This is a gold house here. Look at this, look at this. All these are made up of gold. I don't know, these are not grams, these are in kgs. Who would wear this, or which girl would not love to wear this? It's a girl's paradise, you can tell. And look at the gold items that you have here. This is crazy. This is the first time I am seeing something so huge made of gold. Even these glasses are made of gold. Look at that. This is what you call the gold souk. You have all these gold items. Everywhere it's gold, completely gold. But I have never seen something so huge. And there is another gold dress here. Everything made of gold. All these gold dresses and the gold shops. Fantastic, they look fantastic. This is the first time I am seeing such gold ornaments, or such huge gold ornaments. They are huge. Maybe they are a kg, 1 kg or 2 kg. I don't know how would someone wear it. It's difficult. After roaming around in the gold souk, I am walking my way out towards the utensil souk, and something that I noticed after a while is that there are these fans provided for cooling, because it's an open area and it is kind of hot here. As I was walking by with the camera, the shopkeeper pulled me in and asked me to take a video of the shop. So you have this chocolate and spices here. Look at all this, look at all this chocolates. A lot of chocolates here, and you have some souvenirs if you want to carry out some souvenirs. Look at all those decoration souvenirs. You have Burj Khalifa, Burj Al Arab and all such things. And these lamps are really wonderful. कितना भैया लैम्प का? कौन सा वाले का? ये रेंज कितना है रेंज? So it's around 100-200 dirhams, and you have this beautiful. Okay. 500, 9,000. So he's telling that there are even more expensive ones, like 500,000 and such items. And you have these plates for show. You can use it on the table, also keep it on the showcase. These are really beautiful. And here you have these spices, all the spices. There's the atta shop, and then this is saffron and different types. And you have the souvenir shop again, which I showed you here, and all the spices and teas and different kinds of teas. There is lots of saffron here. I can smell saffron everywhere, and this whole thing is saffron here, all in different sizes, shapes, and from different country. Chai. So he tells that all these are different kinds of teas. You can see the colors and ways how it is. All are different kinds of flowers and teas.
Irani rose tea, Pakistani rose tea, masala tea, lavender tea, black tea, mint tea, green tea, hibiscus tea.
Okay.
Different teas.
So these are the different kinds of teas.
All spices.
All these are spices that you see here. You have different creams also, and all that is saffron there. So these are spices, and you have cashews, different kinds of cashews, pistas, badams. So you can try them and also buy. I've reached the utensil souk. The one here on the left side is also utensil souk, and the right side is also utensil souk. So I'm confused which side to go. So I will take the right side and go in and check what are the items that we have. A lot of different kinds of beautiful utensils, the Arabic style utensils, and also here I see some spices also. So all this is the old market, all Dubai markets, and they have untouched it. The buildings remain the same as that of the old markets, and only the shops or the structures or the items have changed. These were old Dubai souks where markets used to happen and people used to come to buy different items and things. Looking through these small gullies, we have these beautiful cloth market, utensils and some garments, and there is a big utensil shop. So this is what they have tried to replicate in the Dubai frame. At the bottom of the Dubai frame there is a show which shows like the old UAE. So these are the places that they have tried to replicate in it and show to us. So after walking all the way through the gold souk, utensil souk, and then I continued along the utensil souk, I reached this grand souk daira. You can see it is written there, the grand souk daira. So this is the whole area of daira. It is completely market, completely crowded, and all the areas are like this. This is the Dubai Abra, and these are the places that you will be able to go. From Bur Dubai you can go to Daira Old Souk. From Daira Old Souk you can go to Al Fahdi, and from Al Fahdi to Al Sabqa. There are other two routes from Dubai Old Souk to Banias and to Al Sabqa, also from Banias to Al Sif. So there are so many different routes for the Abra. I came back to where I got down from the Abra, and that is when I just checked the route, and there is route from here to Al Fahdi also. I asked the staff here, he told me it is very nice to shoot out there in Al Fahdi. I took a ticket, it is 2 dirhams from Daira to Al Fahdi. So I'll be going on that route, and you can join me and see how the Abra ride towards the Al Fahdi station is. So this is how the Abra from here to there it is. It is a 2-motored one. There are 2 motors, Yamaha 115. So it is a powerful boat. It can carry a lot more passengers than these small Arbas that I took from Bur Dubai to Daira. So this is the Abra here, and it looks fantastic, and it is well finished and looks in a very good condition. I had a great day today visiting the old Dubai in the essence of it, how it was years back. I just loved the Abra ride and also going into the souk. The souk that I loved the most was the gold souk. I was able to see such costly or such huge gold ornaments, which was a treat to the eye. I hope you guys also loved it, and I had a great day today, and thanks for watching this video, and catch up with you guys with yet another exciting video.